What's going on, y'all? This is the Battle Blaster coming back at you. Just sitting here thinking about something, and I actually was thinking about this earlier today. And I know I did a commentary or I addressed this, but I didn't think I went really totally into how deep I wanted to go into this. But I know a lot of people out there, y'all don't believe in the Bible. Y'all don't believe in the foretelling of it. Because if you really, really read it, we're in these last times. We are right on the cusp of a third world war. It's not that far off. It's very, very soon. I mean, probably anywhere between 5 to 7 years, we're going to see one. Between now and the next 5 to 7 years, we're going to see it. We're already at the wars and rumors of wars now. But I was thinking, and I was saying to myself about, and I actually I actually discussed this on this channel earlier, about being sent back to Africa or leave on our own to go back to Africa. And I was thinking, if America really wanted us gone, because this is another thing I wanted to talk about too, was how we are their entertainment. And I want to do something separate on that alone. The entertainment of whites through the mistreatment, murders, and wrongdoings of black people in this country. The abuse we suffer. But like I said, I want to talk about that too, but I'll do that another time. But I'm just want to run off of it real quick because, like I always said this, we are their entertainment. When they see us smiling and laughing and having a good time, you ain't supposed to have that. When they see you frowning and crying and upset and you can't eat, you can't sleep, you don't have nowhere to go, you don't have nothing to, nowhere to go and nowhere to be, and you have nobody to take you in, I was watching this, and this is what they like. They like us being entertainers for them. They like to laugh, and they like to see us catch footballs and tackle people and run real fast and knock a ball out the park, or run around some bases, dive for the ball a certain type of way that no one's ever did before, or even dribble basketballs, whatever the case may be, or see us in sex scenes or whatever, you know what I mean, or on the big screen acting a Bojangle fool. They like that. They just like the World Star Hip Hop. I remember when I used to work at one dealership. I worked at this Nissan dealership when I was this is probably about over 12 years ago. And the two young white bros they were in high school at the time. They were like, "Yo, man, you got to see this." They was like, "Yo, you got to see this." And I was like, "What's going on, man?" They was like, "Oh, it's a site called excuse me. It's a site called World Star Hip Hop." So I remember looking at this, and I go in there and look at it, and it was a piece, and it was kind of like comedical, but it was fucking stupid. Now I look back at it, it was very disrespectful for black people. We record now because we got these phones and stuff, so we record our dramas and our, whatever you want to call it. And these people laugh at us. They simply sit here and they laugh at us. They make all types of funny gestures and calling us all kind of monkeys and apes and, oh, look at these coons. They don't call us coons, but they call us, the N-word niggers and all types of disrespectful things. Oh, these porch monkeys are funny. Oh, they should beat each other and kill each other. It was crazy. And I'm up here watching as it was. I remember these two girls was fighting, and a whole neighborhood just jumped on the one girl, and the girl's friend is trying to help her, and they beat her up. They basically stripped her down butt naked and beat her up. And the white boys was laughing so hard, like, damn, look at her hair. Oh, it took the weave out of her. I mean, the way they were laughing was like, it was such a joke to them. See, our pain is such a joke to these people. And they gain entertainment from our dysfunction, our issues that we don't know how to be men and women on letting go or coming to an agreement and being able to settle our agreement without fighting and walk away from each other, unscathed, unharmed. And I was saying to myself today, I said, what's funny? If we were to leave, and I know y'all probably, anyone has listened to my channel before when I said this, I said, if we left America, who would be the next, excuse me for saying this, but who would be the next niggers? Who would be the next persons they would deem undesirable in this country? Because if they were to, I'm just saying, if we were to all just turned around and got out, left this country, we all just say, the hell with this. We're picking up, we're leaving, we're going to grab all, whatever we can take or things that we need. And, we all leaving to Africa and we all walk off. And all we say is, listen, we'll leave this country. All you got to do is give us our brothers in jail, our brothers and sisters in jail. We want them. We want all the black people in this country, and we'll leave. Do you think that America would actually allow us to do that? Seriously, think about it. Do you think they would actually allow us just to be able to walk out of this country as free men and women going back home to Africa? I think that they would tell us, no. You can't have those. They did the crime here, so they got to do the time. See, because they get money from us. We are the prison industrial system. We are their workers. We are the thing that builds their money. Again, that's a modern day slavery issue. Another part. We don't see the fact that these people use us and they abuse us in ways where they get pleasure seeing us in pain. They get pleasure seeing us locked up. They get pleasure seeing the cops kill us. They get pleasure seeing a dog sicked on us. They get pleasure from seeing us on Skid Row. They get pleasure with seeing broken homes where there's not a man in the house. They're just a mother, and their kids. They get off on a lot of this shit, man. They get pleasure to see that. And if they didn't, and whoever says I'm going to tell you something. Whoever says they don't get pleasure off of it, you're a fucking idiot. Let me address that one more time. You are an idiot. Idiot. You are simple, brain dead, and unintelligent. Because if they didn't get off on seeing us like that, they would never structure this system to do what it does. They would never, ever structured this system to work the way it do against us. Black women having baby after baby by different men or by the same man, and then turn around, he's not in the house. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of brothers out there who are fathers, who are in the homes. I'm not saying all the brothers are like that. I'm not going to say that, because that's not true. But you do have some brothers out there who are like that. And they play right into that stereotype. And so does the women. They play into the stereotype. This is a two-way sword. They control us through television. They control us through radio. They control us through media. They control us through sight, sound, as well as print. And what I mean about print, like magazines and newspapers, books, they control us because they've been controlling our minds for years. Ever since television came out in the mid 1940s, early 40s it came out. Remember, television ain't even that old yet. Television ain't even 100 years old. But the way we do shit and the way we act, television seems to be damn near 100 years old. But it's not. They had newspapers at one time. They would use newspapers to get their point across. They would put these caricatures of black people with black as night, big eyes and red lips and eating watermelon and all this crazy shit. Then they would make toys about us. So this stuff was going deeper and deeper as it went down. It became more openly prevalent, where you seen, the racism, the blatant racism, the dolls, the advertisement for certain things, the shucking and jiving of Andy and Amos type of guys, But like I said, and I'm just going to get back to what I'm saying is that machine was used to make us feel a certain type of way, make us act a certain type of way, But the thing here is, what I was saying, I'm going to get back onto track, is this. If we as black people all just got up and we left and we got our brothers and sisters out of the jail cells and we took them with us and we went back to Africa, I'm saying that who would be the new Negroes, the new slave force? Who would be the new black people in this country? See, because you have to understand, these white people, they don't, how you say it? They don't, what's the word I'm looking for? These people, see, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What I was trying to say. Like I said, these people, they wouldn't know, like I said, for one is, they don't want to let us go. But if they did let us go, we all left and we all walked off, who would be the new ones? Spanish people? The Indian brothers and sisters, the ones with the dot on their head, yeah. what type of person would be the new Negroes in this society? You have to make a new villain. But see, the point is they couldn't make a new villain because, see, they would have holy hell on their hands. A lot of these people would fight back, and they would do something that we don't do. Like I said, we've been trained at birth never to think about putting our hands on white people. And that's the way it is. We've been trained, we've been conditioned to say, oh, no, don't put your hands on massa, because you put your hands on massa, you going to the big house, you going to the big house forever. But these other people, man, they like, no, fuck that. We're going to stand together, we're going to fucking stand against you, we're going to have to kill you, fight, whatever the hell it is we got to do, we're going to do it. And that's sad. But if we did, like I said, if we did leave America, and I'm just going to play devil's advocate right now, devil's advocate. Suppose we left, and within 2 years we cultivate something of our own lands, our own way of living, our own everything, Do you think they would send these some bums back to get us? I think 9 times out of 10 they would. 9 times out of 10 they would. They would try to kidnap a few of us and bring us back to the United States and put us in slavery. See, like I said, these people, they can't leave nothing well enough alone. But yeah, it's something to think about. If we left the United States of America, took our brothers and sisters who were locked away with us, we probably could all sat down, met, I don't know. I'm starting to lose my train of thought because I'm tired and I'm sleepy and I'm up here trying to cook for tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, if we did leave, they would have to have a new, excuse my expression, nigga of the day, nigga of the year. And they gonna look at you from the side. You are the new ones. You the replacement blacks. And when you understand that, then it's going to be like, oh shit, my man was right. But anyway, if we did leave, how many of our people would say, no, I'm staying here. I'm not leaving. Me and my 4-5, we put blood, sweat, and tears in this place. But remember in the Bible, it tells you, Babylon, the new Egypt, is cursed. And the point is, it will be a time where God says, come out of her, my people, and go back into the wilderness. Now, he's not talking about a wooded wilderness. He's talking about leaving this country and going back to the homeland. And going into an uninhabited place. And start there. That's the whole point. Look, I'm going to make a part 2 probably tomorrow because I'm kind of tired and sleepy. And I want to finish cooking and stuff. So I'll hit y'all guys back up later on. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit more onto this because I really want to go deeper into this. But we'll get there. Like I said, I'm getting a little tired and sleepy, and I'm starting to nod off. All right, guys, this is Battle Blast. I'm gonna sign out. All right, peace.